All right, Coach. Last weekend, you guys went to Georgia where you competed in ITA KickOff Weekend. Can you just kind of recap how that went for you guys and what you kind of got out of it for the fans out there?
Well, we knew going into this tournament that it was going to be a relatively tough tournament. With the kickoff at the University of Georgia, with them being, a top 16 team, was going to be tough. But we knew we had a tough opponent in Old Dominion. We played them a couple of years ago and lost 4-3. And so we knew going into this was going to be a battle. And on top of that, with the weather being so really, really cold in Georgia, we had to go indoors. And, then that's your next part. You're like, okay, wow, we get to play an indoor team, a really good indoor team indoors. So the one thing I want to say is that we did such a good job. I mean, we literally had two matches, literally were 2 or 3 points away from winning the match for us completely. So it's a double-edged sword. You think about it like, oh, wow, you really should have beat them, and you probably would have beaten them outdoors, but you almost had them indoors. Like, literally 2 to 3 points, taking a really good indoor team, and beating them would have been huge for us. And I'm proud of them. I told the girls after it was over, like, look, girls, I'm not disappointed. We ran up against a really good team, and, we came out on the short end, but, we got to learn. We got to get better. You have 3 new girls in the lineup. I mean, we knew that there were going to be a lot of nerves, a lot of pressure pretty quick. Then the next day we faced Wyoming, another really good indoor team. So it's almost like I think it was meant to happen. So we played them and we lost 4-3, and had match points for that one as well. And we just kind of let them slip away. And a lot of that is just really coming down to, and I know some of you guys don't understand, but in ITA now we're playing no ad. So that means if it gets to deuce, the next point decides it. And probably over the course of that match, I would say we probably lost about 30 deuce points, and and that in the end, defeated us, and that's what we have to work on and continue to get better.
So when you do have two matches that are so close, but you don't fall on the right side of it, I guess how has been the morale this past week and the girls' attitudes heading into this weekend?
That's the one thing I love about this team. They don't hold on to something really long, and maybe they get that from me, but there's nothing we can do about it. You can't go back and redo it. You got to move forward. And I always tell them, have a really short memory, but take what you need from that particular match and get better. And this week we worked on those sudden deuce points, and once they start going our way, we're going to end up on the right side of the win and loss column. But the biggest thing is for me is that we just keep getting better. We've had 3 tough teams. We haven't won one of them yet, but I told them down the stretch these are going to pay off for us.
And then with Nicholls State on Saturday, just kind of what's been the focus on at practice this week, and then what are you hoping to see in that match?
With that kind of match, it's going to be outdoors finally. We're excited about that. We just want to keep getting better. We want to keep grinding. We want to keep working on the things that we focus on so much. And it's, how do you handle adversity in a match when something doesn't go your way? You've got one of 2 ways to handle it. And I just want the girls to continue to grow as a team. And like I said, the wins are going to start coming because this is a very, very good team. And I have no concerns. The morale is high. They seem happy and they're ready.